Happy New Year, everybody. Today, I'm going to be showing you a New Orleans style hot tamale recipe. Okay, we're going to start off with 3 pounds of ground beef. Then I have some spices I'm going to put in it. I have half a cup of chili powder. I have 4 teaspoons of kosher salt, 3 teaspoons of garlic. I have 3 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and I have a quarter cup of crushed red peppers because we love it spicy. Right here I have 4 medium-sized onions that I've just rough cut them, 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and a half a cup of water. I'm going to put all of these into a blender and blend it up real fine. And then I'm going to pour it into the hamburger meat and work it into it real good. So I'll be back in just a minute with all this ground up. Okay, I have all the spices and the onions and tomato sauce blended together. I'm going to pour this on top of this hamburger meat. Get all of it out of there. Okay, now I'm going to mix all of this up. Every piece of meat, I want it to be covered in this. It's going to take me a while to do this, so I'll come back when I have it all mixed in together. Okay, everybody, I've got the ground meat and the spices all mixed up together. And this right here is what it looks like. You want it about that consistency right there. If it's a little too wet, I added a little bit of cornmeal to it to tighten it up just a little bit. What I've done, I have me a piping bag. I've never used a piping bag before. I'm gonna try this and see if I can roll it out. Okay, I'm gonna fill this back up and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get it all out and I'll be right back with you. Okay, everybody, I've got the hamburger meat mixture piped onto some parchment paper here, and then we cut them in the desired length that we wanted. Now this is where it differs from a Mexican tamale too. We take this right here and we're gonna come over here to just plain cornmeal, yellow or white. Most recipes calls for yellow, but I had white in hand. That's all I'm gonna do is do that right there, set it back on here. Just rolling it in the cornmeal. Put a little bit on the edge. Do another one here. All right. Now I'm gonna get the rest of these done and I'll be back with you and show you how we wrap them. Okay, everybody, I have the tamales rolled in the cornmeal. Now, I bought these Reynolds pop-up sheets, and I've cut each one of them in half. There's 50 in a box, so you can get at least 100 out of these right here. So I've cut them all in half, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the tamale, I'm gonna lay it in here, I'm gonna roll it up, like that right there. I'm gonna fold the ends over, like that right there. Let me do another one here. Okay, let me get all these done and we'll come back and do the next step. Okay, everybody, I'm back now. I have wrapped all the tamales. I put them in my big stew pot and I've crisscrossed them as I laid them in there, and I filled it up with the water. Right here in this pan here, this is an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, a 1/4 cup of crushed red peppers, a 1/4 cup of chili powder, a teaspoon of cumin, and salt and pepper. And I'm gonna, after I got this filled with water right there, just enough to cover it, I'm gonna pour this right here on top of it. We're gonna bring this to a little bubbly boil, not quite a full boil, but close to it. And then, once it starts bubbling in there, boiling, I'm gonna cut it down to a simmer and let it go approximately 2 hours, okay? Put it right here, turn up the heat. And once it comes to a boil, all that sauce and everything that I put in there, it'll get going in there. So we'll be back in just a little bit and see what they look like. Okay, the 2 hours is up. They're off. I'm taking them out of the pot. I'm gonna set them here, and they're gonna have to cool off a little bit so that the cornmeal mixture will set up on the side there. Oh boy, it smells so good in here. I hope they taste half as good as they smell. All right, let me get all these out, and after it cools off, we'll come back and we'll open one up and see what they look like. Okay, the tamales are done. I took them out of the pot. I let them cool off. We wound up getting 61 tamales out of 4 pounds of hamburger meat. Let's see what they look like. Oh, looky there. Okay, look at, let me break one in half right there. And look at it inside. It don't have a whole lot of masa like a traditional Mexican tamale does. Okay, so here I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna let my taster Sheila taste them. Okay, I've got my taster Sheila here. She's gonna give them a taste and see what they look like.
Pretty good. They're very good. They're similar to the tamale lady we used to get tamales from in Marion. To me, I could use a little bit more spice because I like spicy things, but they're great. Really good. Good job, Gary. Okay, we're gonna flip it to Gary to see what he thinks of the tamales.
Oh, look at that. Not much cornmeal around it. Oh, they look so good. These are really, really good. The spice is good. We could handle the heat a little bit more, but it has plenty of spice in it. That is real good. These things freeze real well, so we're gonna put some in Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer because there's no way we can eat 61 of them today. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, and everybody have a happy new year, and hopefully we'll have a lot more videos to come out here in 2021. See y'all later. Bye. Hey, wait just a minute. Keith, my son just come in. I need you to try it. Be a taste tester for me, okay?
Taste tester, what?
Yeah, I made some New Orleans style hot tamales. Look at here. Oh, look at that. All right, there's your fork right there. Give that a try. And give me your honest opinion of it.
That's pretty damn good. More you eat, a little more heat you get.
It's got enough heat to it, don't it?
Yeah, pretty good. Did you make those for me? Can I take them home?
No. Yeah, we'll give you some.
Really good.
All right, everybody. By the
Oh,
way,
we're on camera? No.
this is my son Keith. He lives down here about 1.5 miles from us. All right, everybody. Happy New Year, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Happy New Year.